time for baseball from the banks of the Ohio River. And friends, are you ready for a little home run style baseball for the Great American Ballpark, one of the game's friendliest home run havens? Tonight, the Cubs hope to play long ball as they open up a critical 4-game Central Division series with the Cincinnati Reds. The Cubs are in first, the Reds just 3 games back, and all the fun starts tonight here on Fox Sports Net Chicago. Hello again, everybody, along with Steve Stone, Chip Caray. Welcome back to the ballpark. Cubs are 3-3 so far on this road trip, but Stoney, a very important series against the Cincinnati Reds, a young, slugging ball club that's given the Cubs all they can handle so far this year.
Well, now 2 series in a row, the Cubs are going to face offensive machines, and Cincinnati is just that. They don't try to finesse you, they try to hammer you, and they'll try to do it again tonight, and they do it, Chip, with some pretty young hitters, but very talented hitters.
Adam Dunn and Austin Kearns are public enemies numbers 1 and 2. The 2 young sluggers, very impressive.
Adam Dunn is now hitting leadoff, and he's hit 22 home runs, not your prototypical leadoff hitter, especially on pace for an all-time Cincinnati record. And Austin Kearns in the middle of this lineup is as good as any right-hander in the league. So he's tough to get out, and of course, Chip, the 2 old guys are in the middle, and if you let them on base, then you have real problems.
I was going to say, as tough as it is to get Dunn and Kearns out, you got to worry about the longtime Cub killer, Barry Larkin, just back off the disabled list. Ken Griffey Jr. is back, too. The last time we saw Griffey, he dislocated his shoulder against the Cubs here.
Well, Griffey hasn't had much luck against the Cubs, but conversely, Barry Larkin has. You take a look at the lifetime average. Griffey has really struggled against the Cubs, but right now he's having some trouble catching up to the fastball. We'll see if that holds true. The one thing you worry about, Chip, is that Matt Clement has really struggled lifetime against Cincinnati.
He's given up a lot of home runs. They do have left-handed thunder in their lineup, and even more distressing for the Cubs, guess who's pitching for Cincinnati? It's Cy Koufax. Jimmy Anderson, back up from the minor leagues, is facing the Cubs. He's 4-1 against them lifetime.
Last time he beat the Cubs, he was released 10 days later and sent down to the minor leagues. Now, nobody wanted him around baseball, so he went down to the minor leagues. He went 6-1. He's come back because he has a chance to face the Cubs. And lifetime, he's a .333 pitcher, but against the Cubs, he's a Hall of Famer. We'll see tonight. Chip, this is a guy that doesn't throw any breaking balls. He throws all fastballs. It's surprising the Cubs haven't done better against him.
And frankly, it's surprising Cincinnati's only 3 games back. They have a terrible defense. They have the worst pitching staff in the National League. But with that offense, they're only 3 games back, and you know how well they hit the baseball here at the Great American Ballpark. Hopefully the Cubs bats can come to life too. Again, a 3-3 road trip. Cubs are in first place, and coming up, it's game 1 of the 4-game set with the Central Division rivals from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Starting lineups come your way next.
Fox Sports Net's coverage of Chicago Cubs baseball is brought to you in part by Aflac. Ask about it at work. Chevy. Test drive a new Chevy car or truck today at your Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Chevy dealer. Comcast. Proud to be Chicagoland's new cable company. Heineken. It's all about the beer. Heineken. Walgreens. The pharmacy of the Chicago Cubs. Geico Direct. A 15-minute phone call could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Jack Daniel's Tennessee Whiskey. Nobody makes whiskey like Jack Daniel's. Pennzoil. Protection for the way you drive. Pennzoil. We're driving protection. Your local area Lexus dealer, who invites you to test drive a Lexus today. Mike's Hard Lemonade. A hard Mike's is good to find. And by Southwest Airlines. More than 2,700 nonstop daily flights to 59 destinations all across the country.